well, I haven't used my car in ages. I was gonna try to start it and play with it. When I went to open the hood, well, I guess from the cold, it dry rotted, boom. But at least I'm gonna say the hood is open. Yeah, I'm pulling the battery. I'm not gonna try to do anything with it right here. Let me just spray that. Spray that. Give that a second. The fluid had a chance. Just wipe it up. So. That spray is only where I'm putting it. Some brushing on this, make it easier to turn so the rust isn't in the way. I mean, I haven't used this car in several months, and the sub-zero wind chills and very single low digit nights. This is kind of what happens to a vehicle that just sits. Even let me spray that and that. So everything comes off easier. I'm going to take this inside and hook it up to a charger. The rust will make it hard to turn. It gets in the way. That's why I'm hitting it with a brush also. Besides penetrate oil. Inside I'll check the fluids, make sure the fluids are good in the battery and everything. But first, let's get this thing off. This off. You don't have to take the bolt all the way off. This is just a bar that just locks it in place. This side off. Place this on the side for now. Now, always start by removing your negative. If I use this a little more, this never would have happened. But I haven't used this car in probably 4 or 5 months now. Okay, negative is disconnected. I'm just going to wipe it up real fast. I want to take that bolt completely out, so I need to clean it. I'm going to wire brush until it's all nice. Then I'll put some grease on it, slow down the rust process. This side looks good, so I'm not going to worry that much about it. Now there's a plastic shell around the battery. Put that to the side. And this is out. And we'll continue inside. Alright, so I just brought this in. And I don't know if I should start recharging it yet, because as I looked inside of it, I have ice. So I have a frozen battery. So more ice. So I gotta let this battery defrost before I could do anything with this. I'm not gonna try to recharge a frozen battery. So this will be continued later on. But I'm not going to hook up my battery charger right now. I'm going to wait for that to defrost a little. Because I was wondering what its temp was, and then I hit it with this, and I was seeing it was still 25 on the casing, which is telling me that it's got to be below freezing. It's 10:43, February 3rd in the morning, Sunday. So I'm trying to angle it more so this way it'll show up in the video. So we had almost 12. So let's positive, negative. And power cord. It's at the 2 amp setting. So now I'm going to set it to the 10 amp setting. Quick drop to 2. 12.5. I'm going to actually give it a slow charge instead of a fast. And I'll come back. Alright. So let's do a time check. 1:07, February 3rd, p.m. Let's just check voltage with the charger on it, 12.7. So we're at the 2 amp charge mode. So let's go 50. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we just bumped it with 14 volts. And here's one thing I'm noticing. So I'm getting some bubbling action inside these cells now, which means they're coming to life. I'm not sure if it's ready for its load test yet. But let's see when I kill the charger. Charger's off. So now here is battery power only. This isn't the charger on it. This is just the battery. 12.6. I'm going to put the covers on. Move this out of the way. Now we're going to do a load test on it. Let's make some space for the load tester. Positive always goes on first. Now negative. Okay, so right now our battery's good. So let's test it. 1, 2, 3, it's weak. 4, 5. It failed the test. It went weak right away. So I don't think this battery's ready yet. Do it one more time, but we want to be higher. We're in weak already. We're not even 5 seconds in. So let me disconnect the test. Feel the heat coming off of the charger. But all it is a heating element. So it failed the load test. and it's weak. I think I'm going to leave it charging with the cover on for a bit more time. Monday, 9:03, February 3rd. Taking a break from this Super Bowl game to check on my battery. So I have 13 volts on my battery. Hit it with the 10 amps for a minute. We're hitting it with 14.5. What we're going to do now is see if this battery can pass a load test. And if so, it can go back into the car. I'm seeing liquid here. Got liquid here. So what we should actually do is, I'm curious, because before I was actually seeing, now we drop down. Now let's take the charger away. So the battery alone, 13, 12, 9. You can definitely see that there's been liquid around and leaking. I'm just looking to dry it all up right now. Because now if my battery leaks, because yes, it froze, the casing could have cracked, could be compromised, well then all this is for nothing. But at least I will know that I'm able to bring a battery back to life. So I got all the liquid dried up. I mean, this is a screwdriver mark from when I was cleaning it. Okay, so I didn't have to add anything, and this rose up higher than the lead on the inside. And this cell looks like it could be a little damaged. That cell looks like it could be a little damaged, and even this one from the freezing. But we passed the load test right there last time around. So alright, so here we go. Plugging it back in. I'm curious, because before, not all the cells had action, like little bubbles rising up or anything like that. Well, we'll check on this in a little bit. 12:24, Monday, February 4th, 12:24 a.m. And right now, this battery, we have some bubbling action going on the cells. Let's see what our battery voltage is. We have 14.9 volts. So, I mean, this battery, let's hit it with boom, 15.4. I think we brought this battery back to life. It looks like these cells are operating. You can see they're bubbling. So let's bring that voltage down. Don't need to be hitting it with 50 amps. What I actually think I need to do now . 13.5. Looks like we have a fully charged battery. Let me set it down so that I can unplug, disconnect the charger. Positive. Negative. And whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That actually passed the test right there. So this battery just passed the load test. We have 450 cold cranking amps, which is the second bar off the bottom of the green in this green section. Never went below that. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, I didn't go below that. So this battery is good. That means tomorrow I'm going to be putting it back into its car. I'm trying it out. But there you have it. Here's a battery that was frozen, and you just saw it pass a load test right here. So therefore, it should work tomorrow when I put it back in the car. Alright, so there we go. Let's see if this works. Put it on this side, negative on that side. Positives connected. so tight. All tight. Before I crank this thing down, see what happens on a start. Put a meter on it and see what kind of drop I have. Ooh. My wires are a little corroded in the back. I'm gonna make this thing let go. Maybe a screwdriver or something. Okay. Got a little corrosion going on right there. I'm sure it's fine. That's something I'll work on. I just want to make sure this starts. It looks like the connection is good. I hate to leave it a little loose just to get my test leads in. Let's get him in there. Just dab it in there. That's on the wire, so I should be able to read. Alright, let's see if it turns on. Missed it, but it looked like something missed it. So we got 14. So the alternator looks like it's working. Getting wet. The casing is, that could be the WD I sprayed. I had to fix this ground. But I do have coolant leak. I want to do the engine mounts at the same time. The bearings on the water pump don't sound that great. Right now you're not hearing it, but after a little bit, I cleaned the engine up a lot. I haven't had much time to use it. I'm so busy. But at least I know my alternator is working. It looks like I'm getting some water coming out of the battery now. got lots of projects to work on this car, but I got the battery to operate. Seeing these water beads in here is making me wonder. I mean, it could be many things that are leaking the coolant, but I definitely think it's just the water pump. Fans are kicking on and off. Alright. So I'm gonna finish installing this battery and then I'm gonna take it for a ride. But I was able to bring a frozen battery back to life, and I'll let you guys know because I do have water seeping out of the battery. I didn't refill it at all. I'm wondering if the cells got damaged. Well, I'll do a follow-up.